And
Oh
now
no.
a little bit more.
Don't try to switch things up. Can you hear us now, Picard? Thank you that they can hear us now. All right, you can find me at D&DB Pod. You can find Alex. Do your things again. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna do it. Damn it! Now I have to think of it again. You can find me at Animorphs Anonymous or Horse Girls or Cat Mystic Crisis or a secret podcast that's coming out soon. Or if you want to tweet at me at Alex and Birds.
Sweet. Grant. A.K. Cory.
Yeah, I'm at Rum Renegade on Twitter. You can follow me there. You can talk to me if you want. I barely use it, but sometimes when you shout into the void shouts back. If you really want to talk to me, join our Discord. I'm there all the time.
Q.
Hey.
Q.
Go Q.
Go Q. It's me.
Do something.
Q, do something. Yeah, so you guys can find me at Hello This Is Q on Twitter. I no longer have an Instagram. But yeah, no, at Hello This Is Q on Twitter, and I'm also Hello This Is Q it's the hashtag 9499 if you wanted to add me on Discord and request that sweet Discord invite to our server. Yeah, fantastic.
Nate.
What?
What's yours?
The socials. I'm sorry. That was a fake out. I knew that. I'm on podcast also. I'm on this one, and I'm also on one called Sporadic Phantoms. It's pretty rad. You can also find me on the whole internet at The Splintersmith. That's pretty much every social media that matters. I'm not on Tumblr or Reddit because I value my life. You can also tweet at me at SplintersmithNC. I'm on that the most, and then I have a Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Splintersmith. I'm on there a lot. That's it. And also maybe new secret project.
What?
So
Not a secret.
I don't think we got any fan questions. I know Picard's in the chat. Picard, if you want to throw some... Oh, somebody else is in the chat too. Picard, if you want to throw some questions out, we'll get some questions.
Yeah, Picara, do something.
Do we get any new Grant rumors that you guys know of?
Yeah,
I know
we might have.
I made one up.
While you look for that, Cory.
Yeah, I'm looking.
We're gonna do a soup salad sandwich. This may be the last time we do it on here. I don't know. We'll see.
Probably.
So this is Alex. Do you have something for the soup salad sandwich?
Oh boy.
Do you? Or are you exhausted?
She's had a lot of shit going on this week, so if she doesn't have a soup salad sandwich planned, you guys can just leave your comments in the down below.
Okay, wait. I think I have one.
Oh,
that's right. I did have a lot going on, but I think I've come up with one off the top of my head. But I need to preface this by saying you have to think about this food through the entirety of the eating experience, and that is a banana split.
How fast can I eat it?
Well, that's on you. How fast can you eat a banana split? Full
All
3
right.
ice creams, whipped cream, nuts, cherries, bananas.
Different
The whole
flavors
thing.
each scoop. Too.
It's a salad. It's a salad, and it becomes a soup.
There you have it. What if you squish the ice cream together with the bananas? Is it a
Sandwich.
Then you're weird, and you're not eating it right.
Yeah, but is it a sandwich?
No, you're just eating a salad wrong. Picking up a salad and eating it with your hands doesn't mean that you're eating like it's
then
not a sandwich
what's a
now.
lettuce
Banana
wrap,
bread exists, so
Intended
bananas.
to be a sandwich.
Then
A
what's a
walking
lettuce
salad.
wrap, Nathan?
That's what I said. A lettuce wrap is intended to be a sandwich. It is a sandwich.
What if you
Because
take
it
two
contains
lettuces
everything.
out of
Pretty
your
sure it's Nathaniel.
salad and put a tomato in between two lettuces?
And you've made a sandwich.
Natholomew.
I did it.
You did it. That's okay. I mean, late breaking news is that it turns out hot dogs are sandwiches, so...
Holy shit.
Hot dogs are tacos
overpriced
inspired
tacos.
by sandwiches.
No, I don't mean a hot dog in a bun. I mean the sausage.
It's a what?
Oh, a hot dog. Oh, an individual hot dog wiener is
A hot wiener.
itself a sandwich.
Oh.
Yeah.
A New York Station wiener.
New York State, New York system.
It's the same
Systems.
as the ravioli. That's how Nate figures it out, and I just figured it out. A
Yep.
hot dog's a sandwich because it's the same premise as a ravioli.
All right. So
It's meat stuff inside of a. It's
Anyway.
stuff inside of a casing.
we did
Banana
have
split.
we
Salad.
did have a couple of Grant rumors. The
Hey.
way we're doing this now, which is what we did last week, is I'm just picking the one that I like the best
Okay.
and looking through, especially since it was something that we got in the last Hirac Delest that we talked about. We have some background on this. I heard Grant once had to take on a wedding order when Ricky was sick, and he whipped up, decorated, and delivered 400 cupcakes inside of a day. I'm gonna weigh in on that one and say that it is partially true. Some of the he had to do about 200 of them, and Ricky had done the other 200 the night before, and then called Grant and said that he couldn't do it and to just kind of copy what he did. It's not the worst ever, but as we talked about, Grant's not really good at the decorating part. He never really got that down very well, so the ones that Grant did and the ones that Ricky did are very distinct. He tried to copy it.
Like, the final one that Grant did was a perfect replication of Ricky's worst one.
Yeah, exactly.
Finally met
They
in the
did
middle.
get better. They
yeah.
did get better, yeah. But the party that they got delivered to, they were grateful. They left them. It was fine.
Who dropped that rumor for us?
That was the wonderful Al Gal.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Hey,
Thanks, Alex.
We love Algal. Friend of the show.
If you guys want your Grant rumors read out loud, submit a good one.
Not
I'm
Alex,
pretty sure he said
Algal.
owl
Yeah,
gal.
Owl Gal.
Al.
And she's
Owl
gonna.
gal.
Not
Oh,
only
Discord.
did she submit that rumor, but she started giving us little story snippets to
Yeah.
go along with it too. So
Right on.
that's the type of shit you can read if you join our Discord. Owl Gal exclusives.
Oh, what a good plug. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Alga. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
So favorite moments is next, but let's just go ahead and knock out these character details, and that way we can just discuss the rest of the show.
Okay.
Until the end is. So character details. Who wants to go first?
Not me.
Fine then,
I
Alex.
gotta think for a second.
All right, I will go first because I wouldn't mind. And this one is going to be thematic to today's episode, which was not planned, but I'm switching up to this one because I want to. So, before Savannah got into the whole like animal species that she is and the rest of the zoo, her dream when she was a child is the same as Alex's too. She wanted to be a marine biologist. So this dolphin thing was like her fucking dream come true.
Yes. Awesome.
Nice.
That's very cute.
Reese.
Reese's favorite movie as a child was Disney's Mighty Joe Young.
Aww.
The live-action movie about the incredibly large gorilla whose best friend was Charlize Theron.
Named Charlize Theron in the film, not at all.
Yeah,
the
no,
character.
just not the character that she played. His best friend
Right.
was the actress, so Charlize Theron,
That makes
played
sense.
by Julia Roberts.
Oh, I thought it was
Weird.
going to be Danny DeVito.
I thought it'd be Charlize Theron. You'd think they would just get her.
Yeah, no.
No, they got Charlize
yeah.
Theron.
Just
Stunt double.
gorillas have always fascinated Reese, so he likes he likes Tarzan and he likes Mighty Joe Young. Those were his two favorite movies growing up as a very small child.
Nate.
Zach's grandmother has a 100% complete collection of Disney VHSs.
Nice.
And he used to watch that and nothing else when he would go visit her every Christmas because there was nothing else to watch, basically. She didn't get cable or whatever. So when they would go visit his grandmother who like lives out in the middle of nowhere, he would just watch Disney movies over and over on her old
Aw.
VHS.
Even the ones that never came out to VHS, like Rapunzel and stuff like that, or Tangled, not Rapunzel.
Sorry, you're right.
Wait,
Classic ones only.
Okay, got you.
Oh shit! I was gonna say the ones that like never aired because then I was like, is this the scenario like how Toy Story was completely saved because there's one animator that was out on maternity leave, so she had a copy at home and they accidentally erased it at the studio and she saved the day and like had half the movie on her home computer and that was Zach's grandma. I had this whole thing. I had a moment.
Yeah,
great.
right on.
Yes, and
It wasn't Zach's grandma.
oh shit.
Yes,
But she is
no.
an animator
No,
for
though.
Pixar, so.
It turns out.
All right, Cory, what about you?
Right. So, this is kind of a double whammy a little bit, but it's some background on some of the decisions that Grants makes. He had two instances in his earlier childhood. One was when he was about 6 or 7 years old. He was in a pretty bad car wreck, and broke a few bones. And just with how young he was and everything that happened in that wreck, he was in the hospital for a little bit, recovering from it. The other is that when he was in the hospital for something else, he wasn't really sure why this occurred to him, but he talked to another kid, and this story came up, and he asked his mom if he could, and she said yes, even though she was a little bit wary. He found out he was a match for another kid there and donated bone marrow. These two instances means that Grant has a very high pain tolerance, and he says it can't hurt more than that shit I've already done.
Wow.
So Grant's not really scared of pain. He's just scared of permanent injury, and morphing's taken that away. So that's where a little bit some of the like reckless abandon of pain is pain, but I've had some pain. It's not going to kill me. It's not going to cut off my hand or whatever. I'm going to be able to fix that. So that's he's starting to realize as some of that is happening that like maybe he needs to exercise a little bit more caution, but that is where a lot of the reckless abandon for his own limbs comes from.
Cameron's I'm going to keep simple. He can't write in cursive.
God damn it, Cameron.
Cameron.
Of course, baby. I'm
I never mastered the Z's.
Yeah, it can barely write in print.
So real quick, our next stream is going to be on November 21st. Well, no, that is not our next stream. Our next stream is going to be on the 9th at 8 p.m. American Standard Time or Eastern Standard Time. And Cory's going to be doing something. You guys come check us out. Then the following 2 Sundays from then. No, then the following Tuesday, the 16th, we'll have another stream at 8 p.m. And
losing it.
I'm losing it. And then the Sunday after that, we'll be back on the 21st for D&DB again. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's get into favorite moments and discussing the show. Who wants to go? Zach, Nate, what was your favorite moment?
Fucking kickflips with the orangutan. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That shit was amazing. And then being emotionally stunted and not knowing how to respond to a creature sincerely thanking me, I think.
Yep.
I tried to like subtly Google some sign language while we were playing.
You guys want to know what that word?
Is that thank you?
That's thank you.
Okay.
I want to know what the other ones were too.
This one is orange.
Really?
Yeah. This
oh boy.
is protect.
Aww.
This is be careful.
Oh, because he fell. Aww. That's so
Kombucha's
sweet.
the sweetest boy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have a question. Does Kombucha have them big cheeks?
Yes.
Okay. I love them big cheeks.
Only
Orangutans are my favorite ape.
The older they get, like the bigger their cheeks get, or something like that, or only.
Is that true?
It's something like that. They get bigger.
I'm imagining kombucha. It looks like if you just held up a cast iron skillet, it's just got this big, round, dark face surrounded by orange fur.
Yeah. 2 little eyes in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Q, what was your favorite? Your favorite moment?
My favorite moment. I gotta say, like, my favorite moment was the tension right after the battle between Zac and Reese. Loved that part because like Zac doesn't really see what he did wrong, and Reese is like, "What the fuck?" Like, just in his own head about it, and it's going to create a very good moments later on. And that had to be my favorite part of the whole thing. And then Reese ended up pissing his pants. Because he fucking gorilla. He's just like, I don't know what to do. Fuck. Like,
Cory, what was your favorite?
Just sometimes this is what I end up going with, and it's just appreciating Austin mechanics.
Thank you.
I really liked because I was on the fence and like we were talking about it behind the scenes, and you were being a little goblin like you are sometimes, and going, we'll see what happens, because I was like torn between wanting my main battle morph acquisition to be a black jaguar or a snow leopard. And so when you, like, obviously I wanted to lean into Grant doing it, but like when you had a dark forest and a snow area, I was like, I know what he's doing. I was like, that's awesome. You just had a door where I could pick, and that was why I decided, because I had been on the fence anyways, and you did that. That's why I literally picked heads or tails, rolled a d20 high and low, and Grant flipped a coin, and I went with what I rolled. I liked that.
That was cool. So just a little bit of background on that, because he has been saying since the beginning he wanted the black jaguar, but then he saw the leopard and brought that up to me, and he was like, I might want this. I don't know. And he wanted me to be like, whatever one you give me, that's fine. I'll go with that. And I was like, all right, motherfucker,
I'm gonna give you a choice. That's what I'm gonna give you.
Then he literally gave me. I was like,
give you a fork in the road.
Okay.
Alex.
I'm really torn between three. Can I talk for a minute?
Yeah.
Can I take?
Yeah,
Can I take a little time?
We are doing good on time.
Okay. I just didn't want to like overstay my.
I want to hear.
I have three. First up, the orangutan and Zac. That, like, as soon as he started doing sign language, I was like, that's a fucking incredible moment. It got me too. And I knew, like, right away. I knew thank you. I guessed what orange was, and I knew protect.
I was pretty sure I remembered thank you, but I really don't know it.
Right, you didn't want to. I don't want
to guess and be wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I loved that moment so much. That was incredible. And the moment with the red-tailed hawk too. Which I don't know. I really appreciate. I loved all the moments with the birds because again, it's like very like I can picture it super well and it's awesome. So I loved getting the red-tailed hawk and the fact that it was that special moment where it like kind of came down and came to us. And then third, the dolphin moment. Like, I know that we were like banging through that fast, but like when I am in my head when I'm picturing this and acquiring animals, like I have this whole scene of like, you can feel it, and it's that incredible moment. Like even with the rhinoceros, like it's this incredibly huge creature that like you are touching, and that you don't realize the power of animals that are that big until you get in there and actually like they're there, because you see them far away, you're like, oh, that's cool, rhino, whatever. But when something like that turns at you, when you like, if you've ever been in the sight line of an animal that's like could obliterate you and then doesn't, like that is magic, like right then and there. So like all of those times, then having that moment with the dolphin where it's like it came right over and it just, you're living this sort of dream that you've always kind of had and you've always wanted to do, and you finally get a moment where you're like, holy shit, this is the culmination of a childhood dream of mine. And that was a whole, in my head, that was a whole moment for me that I did not say out loud because we were all there doing our thing. But like, for me, that was a huge moment.
It's very good.
Alex, that's so sweet. I'm gonna cry.
Also, to piggyback on that, my favorite moment was also everybody reaching in at the same time and having their hands on the dolphin at the same time, because that dolphin is iconic more for the Animorphs. Like, they all use it.
That was part of the reason I said that, is like I like that image of us doing that, because I'll be honest, I had thought about like contriving a way, if it came up, to be able to like split off the aquarium and try to like find a shark or something, this was better.
Yeah.
So, Alex, I wrote you a secret message. If you want to do something with that in the episodes, feel free to. If you want to talk about it right here, right now, we can do that too. Because there is an Easter egg.
I'm gonna die.
No, but just for that, I'm keeping it to myself.
You guys heard it here.
I'm really loving like having the knowledge of the zoo, so very selfishly I am gonna steal. Well, you know what? You shouldn't have fucking sassed me right out the gate, Cory.
I wasn't sassing you. I was really saying I was gonna die because I wanted to know.
Oh, I thought you meant, is it going to kill you in character?
No.
All right, fine.
You can.
Fine.
I'll say this, Alex. You can reveal as much as you want or as little as you want from what I gave you.
You always say that.
That's your knowledge. So.
Hey, and as far as I can tell, she chose as little as she wanted, which was none.
The only reason that I'm asking if you want to or not is because there's an Easter egg that I want to see if anybody gets. But that can wait till later too.
Right.
All right, let's wait till later. Let's set up some more landmines.
This feels targeted at Cory.
No,
it's not.
Bullshit. This is a hate crime.
Yeah.
So
I hated it.
We have about 15 minutes, 13 minutes, so we can just discuss the show.
Hell yeah.
Yo, I'm blown away, man. This was a solid episode. Like, we got a lot done. We put a bow on this.
Done. Everybody got a Animorph.
Yeah.
One of these days, we're gonna fucking pass a skills check challenge. Damn it!
I don't think so. Not like I don't know. Like, I know that it's like randomized dice rolls, but I think somehow that knows.
It knows. Yeah.
So y'all want to know what the DC was for your skills challenge?
Fucking
low.
Yes. Like how many? You said we were on the.
Let me guess. It was 8 successes, 4 failures.
So 5 failures, and you needed 8 successes before you got the 5 failures. You guys got 4 successes, 5 failures. The DC was 11.
Wow.
And we were just rolling like shit.
I crit one twice in that skills challenge.
I loved the last episode where everyone did shit and Grant's just like, fucking loud ass motherfuckers, and lifted those keys that we used through the rest of the episode.
in that skills check, Savannah did crit 1 twice, Reese crit 1 once, and Grant crit 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love how like the 6th member of our crew is the dice. Like the dice are another seat at the table, and they are helping us to tell this story because we might have this cool moment that we want to like make happen, but the dice will decide otherwise, and we have to roll with it. It's a great improv tool, and the dice will tell their own story.
Felt really bad about mauling Cameron.
Oh man, I had to tell you though with those dice rolls that if it was just me like rolling a 1, that's one thing. Like this is storytelling. Like Savannah's gonna go through some shit, but it'll make a good story. When I fucking fail for a group challenge, I feel so fucking bad every time.
Yeah.
I want you to know, like I was shaking my head in disappointment, but it was like a joke.
Yeah,
I wasn't actually mad. It was just.
It doesn't matter. It's still you could all be like, it's fine, but
it really is. I mean, shit happens.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. It's just dice rolls. That's like.
Now
so
I will sit on my high horse of superiority and be like, you guys all fucked up and fumbled, and then I crit 20 and got these fucking keys.
Yeah, and then we'll just crack a whip behind you and watch it fall off the back of
it.
Yeah, I'll jump and get scared. And
the cool thing about those dice rolls is that now we can lean into it, and Savannah can have this kind of moment of like, why was it that so difficult for me? What do I need to improve myself on in order to make sure that that I can be there for my friends? And Reese can, fucking like my failures can point me in a certain direction that I need to improve things, and it's very revealing for our characters and gives us internal drama and conflict to work with later on. So,
well, that's absolutely why Savannah took off. She was like, I just keep fucking up. Goodbye. Like, I'm out.
I'm gonna fuck up over here, and maybe you guys will survive.
Exactly. This is my fault entirely. So I'm goodbye. I'll take the hit. See ya.
Yeah.
So I didn't mention it with favorite moment, but I really did. A moment that I really, really liked was getting back, and because like Grant had been, was kind of falling back into the suspicious territory of like, Cameron, you were talking before about not wanting to do stuff, and you say you got all the morphs you need, and I'm like, do you, or are you just going back into that? I was like, what do you get? Suspiciously, and he's like, what do you get?
I got a giant fucking bear.
I got a big fucking cat. And he said, I got a big fucking bear. I was like, oh yeah! It was like fucking rad. Let's go. And then we fucking went. I loved that.
Just the like Austin playing it like, okay, Cameron's gonna do some shit off screen.
Yeah.
Because Austin just narrating a scene with himself isn't all that interesting.
So I'll say I was thinking about some stuff like that. Don't count that out. That like it won't happen. But
of course,
it's got to be important. I think important.
Yeah. Right. And he was like, I went and got a bear. It's sleeping, so I went up. I fucking tagged it in the back of the little ass. Just boop. Acquired it or recorded it, and I fucking bolted.
I just like leaving it up to imagination. You got a bear.
Yeah.
Oh no, fucking out. You just got a bear.
You got a bear.
So if you guys look at the map, where the tigers and leopards are,
I did look.
There's a bear right there. Yep. I also saw there's tanukis over there, which is like one of my favorite animals.
What's a shit's a tanuki?
It's
a raccoon dog from Japan.
Yeah, it's like a little raccoon dog from Japan.
Oh. In Mario 3, there's a tanuki suit, which is where I found out about him.
Mm-hmm. It's the raccoon Mario, the one that makes him fly. That's a tanuki.
Yeah,
exactly. They have giant testicles.
I know you're at least. I know you're at least somewhat familiar, Austin. In One Piece, it's a running joke that characters always mistake Chopper for a tanuki.
You know what?
There's also a Ghibli movie called Pompoko, which is all about tanukis and their balls. So, just heads up.
You know what killed me about all of you guys?
What?
Is that in the lemurs, Savannah showed you guys that there's a back area you can go in to interact with the animals in a safe space and call them over to you. And almost all animals in zoos, if not all of them, are trigger trained. So you can ask them and they'll put like a paw on a pad that you can touch and reach for medical purposes. And literally all you guys went into the fucking enclosures every goddamn time. Like, what the fuck?
You didn't go over that with us?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't notice. I don't remember that.
I mean,
and then I was like, well, fuck it, we're all going in the enclosures anyways. Yeah, we did it with the lemurs, remember? I told you.
No.
I always enjoy, it's always fun. I always enjoy playing Grant panicking at the disco. That's always fun. Just losing it. Like, oh, shit.
Whenever we're like solo doing shit and we're doing it explicitly wrong, I love looking over at Alex and just
she's just like,
just the fucking the faces,
like
the amazement on Alex's face.
Like at one point I even had that moment where I stopped and I was like, hey Alex, I also know this sucks.
No, I know you did, but
I like it when I say an animal fact and then I look at Alex and I'm like, shit, did I get it wrong or not?
I love that too.
I wait until she'll
give you a little nod.
She has a
yes, I know that thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
No.
Having a video on.
Don't.
I need it.
I live for it.
I love it.
It's so good.
Because the way you react is going to shape the next words that come out of my mouth or something like that.
Like, just or something like that. This might be an Austin thing. I just changed it.
Frogs can breathe underwater.
Listen, I will tell you right now that Austin, no matter what you say, like I'll argue with like Cory telling me an owl can hover because listen, I'm not gonna like let that. But Austin, if you said it, I'm like it's your game. Like I won't argue it down with you.
You should.
I wouldn't.
You should if it's not true.
Yeah,
Dude, we rely on you for animal accuracy.
Yeah,
because
if dogs can breathe underwater, you got to be like, no, they can't.
Alex can outsmart.
So that's
we will try to get away with everything.
If I'm like frogs can breathe underwater, and you're like, no, they can't. If something has changed, I'll be like, they can in this world. Like, and then you know, it's something I made up.
That's what I figured. It would be they can hear, and that's what it is. Like that's why I'm like I will never argue with Austin on something, but like you know.
Fuck you, Cory.
When you said that a minute ago, I didn't hear the FR part, and I thought you said dogs can breathe underwater.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's dumb. But
all dogs go to Atlantis.
I didn't know that frogs couldn't breathe underwater.
Well,
so
the reason I use the frogs is because they can't in real life. They can't breathe underwater. They got to resurface to get air. But we were playing a D&D game.
They can hold their breath for a wicked long time, though.
And I was like, we were trying to think up just cool facts about like the world that would be weird. And I was like, what if frogs could just breathe underwater? Like it's such a little change. It's not big or anything like that. But then what we did that for is so I can make like. This is going to get real geeky. I can make a random table so if somebody failed looking up something in like a library, they can get like a little knowledge about the world. So like you didn't find what the Lich's big weakness was, but you did find out frogs can't breathe underwater. So,
That's great.
So yeah, all that work for just failures.
I have a quick question. Austin, when are you going to add my morphs to my list?
Oh, shit. So that's part of this I wanted to do. Let's
Someday
tell
soon.
what new morphs everybody
He's
got.
doing that while editing. Yeah.
Q got a red-tailed hawk and a peregrine falcon and a gorilla. Did I miss any?
Big ass silverback.
Yeah.
I had a request.
And a dolphin.
And a dolphin.
Oh yeah, dolphin.
You have some like certain things like in my morphs it says dog and then in parentheses possum, kit and Daxter. On the golden eagle, can you have quotation marks that say vulture?
Yep.
Very nice.
Will do. Alex, you got a red-tailed hawk, a vulture, a peregrine falcon, a rhino, and a dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
Nate, you got a shoebill, a red tail, a mandrill, a orangutan, and a dolphin.
Yep.
Cory,
Man.
you got a jaguar and a dolphin. And last session you got your vulture. But
Grant and Cameron had their own little adventure. I wasn't in the aviary for a lot of that stuff. I was thinking about getting the mandrill too, since we were going to be there, but then you had guards, and I was like, nah, I got you.
And Cameron got a polar bear and a dolphin.
Yes!
Fucking vicious. Gonna paint that polar bear red.
So yeah, that's it. That's our show.
That's it.
Thanks.
We did it.
For coming to watch us again. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. We're doing extra content, and you guys can catch us here in 2 weeks at 11 EST, AST, 10 Canadian.
Perfect.
That's an inside joke. It's
Nope, that's how we tell time now, Cory.
No, it's Eastern time. It's Eastern time. When he said AST, he means Eastern time.
American Standard Time.
Eastern.
American Standard. And then 10
Yeah, American Standard Time. Yeah.
Fuck.
Hey, till next time, fuck Comcast.
Fuck Comcast.
Fuck
For sure.
Comcast.
And fuck Suddenlink, but
Yeah.
Comcast was the focus today.
Yeah, fuck Subway.
Sudden link is next time.
I like Subway. Bye.